Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Special edition today. We have the very first guest on the Daily Philosophy, the master of consulting himself, Karl Brockman. How are we, sir?
Very well, thanks, Sam. Happy to be here.
Oh, mate, we're bloody happy to have you, and all of our 3 viewers are stoked to have you on board as well, I am sure.
You'll get a 4th one because I'll watch this one.
Maybe your mum as well, so we might get 5. So Karl, to introduce Karl to you guys, Karl is as I mentioned, a master buddy consultant and does a lot of coaching and development in consulting as well. So really is developing his own framework, which is turning into a beautiful little product. So watch this space. 2023 next year is going to be a huge year for the big fella, and you might even see my ugly mug doing some stuff with him as well, on some mindset consequently. But anyway, Karl, let our viewers know why consulting, mate. What's so important about it?
Well, the definition of consulting is to give expert advice. And to be able to give expert advice, you firstly need to have expertise, but secondly need to understand the person you're giving advice to. And that's why I love consulting, and consulting skills allow an individual to effectively understand the wants and needs of an individual and move forward in a way that both parties win, or all 3 parties if you include a business. And I guess my passion grew as I started moving into leadership development. I saw a lot of correlations between consultative selling and coaching, as well as stakeholder engagement. I truly believe that consulting and consulting skills really allow effective collaboration, communication, and continuous improvement in an organisation and for groups and individuals.
And how are you going to assist businesses and individuals around consulting?
Yeah, good question. Primarily, I want to support businesses to build high-performing teams and high-performing cultures across hierarchies. And I think consulting is the bridge that creates that, again, effective communication, collaboration within a business. But if I think about what's needed to create a high-performing culture, and I'm trying not to give away too much of my model here, but I guess consulting skills would act as the fuel of the vehicle. The better the fuel, the better quality, the better the vehicle's going to run. And in a roundabout way, that might be a good way to answer that question.
Yeah, lovely. If you were to give some advice on consulting and some quick tips that we can share with our loyal followers, what would you share?
Yeah. Look, where do you start? Firstly, questioning. Everyone can speak. Everyone loves to speak. If you ask great open-ended questions and then shut the fuck up, you'll be surprised what information you receive. And I think a common mistake as well, especially with new consultants that are starting to learn these skills, is they're excited with the information coming back at them, and when someone's talking to you, as you all know, you think of 14 things you want to say, and sometimes you can't help yourself and you cut them off, or you continue the conversation. But commonly people listen to respond rather than listening to understand. So it's the mix of the open questions and the funnel questioning that you utilize in the conversation, and then the active listening to truly be present and understand what the other person is sharing, rather than just listening to respond or say what's next. So I think that's a really good place to start, questioning and shut the fuck up.
It's that last part is something that I think a lot of people in this world really need to probably work on. Me in particular, horrendous. Yeah, here we go, cutting into my buddy speak. I love consulting, because it's obviously a very important part of my sales role, and I love teaching it as well, because it's for me a very practical tool that a lot of people can use just in every aspect of their life. So if you need some consulting advice, hit me up, slide into my DMs. More than happy to work in with you, and I might be able to put you in contact with this man. If you run a business that you think needs some work on some consulting, let us know, because then we can also engage the services of this man as well. But Any final bits of advice, Mr. Brockman, before we say farewell to our loyal fans?
I guess we're all human at the end of the day. Every individual is an individual, and no matter how nervous you might be to speak to someone or how much of a pedestal you've put them on, mate, a great open question can really change the game, make you feel more comfortable speaking to any individual, and also allow you the opportunity to actually learn from them. People love speaking about themselves. Focus on asking open questions and listening, and you'll go a long way in your life and career. I truly believe that. But yeah, thanks for the opportunity, Sam.
Excellent. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a bloody splendid day. We are about to get into work. So, as always, much love and namaste.